I want to tell you a little story about my own dear mother. My mom is a beautiful soul, okay? She has always seen herself as someone who is not very smart. She's always thought that she's maybe not as logical as other people, and I could kind of see that she was using that belief as a way of bringing herself down or making herself lower on some sort of imaginary hierarchy than other people. And I've always seen her kind of be down on herself in these ways because she wasn't very good at math, because she wasn't really good at paying attention to, logical type tasks, science, math, these kinds of things. I mean, logic applies to many things, but to her, these were like the logical fields, And she always just saw herself as someone who couldn't pay attention, was not very good at math, and therefore was not very smart. And because she always told me this when I was a kid, I started to believe her. But then later on in my life, I started to realize, actually my mom's a genius, but just at other things. Things that she's not really aware of. I mean, she's aware that she likes certain things and that she has certain proclivities, but she always thought, but those things aren't of value. Now, those things that I'm talking about were artistic things. She's extremely talented at floral arranging. I remember there was a day I went to the mall with my mom, and there was this floral arrangement, and she was like, just give me a second. She thought it was a mess, so she literally just took about less than 5 minutes, cleaned it up, made it look beautiful, and then just walked away. Like a little floral arranging fairy. What the heck? And so I was like, what did you, what? She just did it like it was nothing. She was like, oh yeah, I just played around with it. It's just like she has a talent. She also is extremely good at secretarial work. She's really good at dealing with phones, dealing with people. She's really good at office work, things like this. She's very efficient at it. And she's always been good at it. She's always enjoyed that kind of thing. And so for her whole life, she worked a little bit as a floral arranger, but then also as an office secretary and a school librarian. And she was extremely good at all of these jobs. But she always saw herself as somebody less than, because she's not a lawyer, because she's not a mathematician, because she's not a scientist. She's not these jobs that have this super high perceived status. These certain things that people believe make you a smart person. If you're good at science and math, you're immediately you're a smart person. Yeah, you're a smart person. But she didn't see herself that way. She thought because she was good at these things, she wasn't. And so one day I flipped the script on her. I said to her, Mom, you are a genius at the things that you need to be a genius at. You're a genius at the things that you love. Because the things that you are truly interested in are the things you're going to be a genius at, because you're going to invest time and energy and attention into them. Now, the things you can focus your attention on and that you enjoy focusing your attention on, those are the things that you're going to be a genius at. People who are really good at math enjoy focusing their attention on it. It's easy for them to focus their attention on it. It matches what interests them. And so that's what they're a genius at. So my mom, it turns out she's just genius at certain things that she just didn't think were genius things. But it turns out she's a genius too. And I believe that every single person, including you, are a genius at something or some things. Perhaps you have not found it yet. But for the example of my mom, I was looking at the things that she already had a proclivity for being interested in. She already was inherently attracted to those things. Flower arranging. Office jobs, answering phones, but specifically artistic stuff, flower arranging. She was drawn to that. And in her retirement, she kind of was thinking it would be kind of fun to get into floral arranging, but no, I just do it for myself right now. And I'm like, Mom, you literally go out, you buy, she buys fake flowers, they're called silk flowers, and she makes these gorgeous arrangements. And I'm like, Mom, sell them on Facebook Marketplace or something. Like, you could make a business out of that. People will want your flowers. Your floral arrangements are beautiful. Just try it. What's the worst that's gonna happen? If nobody buys them, then you stop selling them, okay? And she was like, yeah, okay, I'll try it. And she really was hesitant, but then she tried it. And now she has this little side business alongside her retirement and her pension. And she's running this little floral arranging business out of her house. And she's selling these wedding packages and people love them. And I'll post some pictures of her stuff because it's just beautiful what she can create. And she just loves it. Like, she's in her little flower workshop. I love seeing her flower workshop. It used to be my brother's bedroom back when we lived with them. And it's just full of flowers. It makes me want to cry. Like, I just love that. And to this day, she'll bring up every once in a while, like, you know, Adriana, the only reason I started that business was because of you, because you pushed me. And I was like, yeah, but you know, that was within you. And so my message to you today, dear listener, dear watcher, what is it that you are inherently interested in that lights you up, that gets you motivated intrinsically? And I don't mean like trying to force yourself to do it. I mean, like, I want to do this. Like, this is like, it brings me energy. It doesn't drain me. It brings me energy. It doesn't feel like difficult to work on this task. It might be a challenge, but it doesn't feel difficult to do the practice of it. Like dancers, for example, dancers enjoy practicing dance. Musicians enjoy the practice of being a musician. They don't like just go for the outcome. That's why so many people who want to be a rock star or a famous actress, they usually fail because they don't actually give a shit about the process, the journey of getting there. They give a shit about the outcome, and that is the wrong way to look at things. You need to look at, what is the process that I enjoy doing, because that is your gift. This is what I love to do. I love to uplift people. I love to shift people's perspectives. I love to help people see themselves clearly. That is like the process that I enjoy. So, and spontaneity and all that. And what is that for you? So that's my challenge to you today, my friends. Look inside, think about what you intrinsically already love to do without having to try. Something like a topic that's interesting to you, a skill that's interesting to you. Okay, that's all I got. Well, my friends, that's all I got for you today. I hope you, I just already said that. Can you tell it's my first day? I hope you have a beautiful day, my friends, and that's it, that's all. Peace. Bye.